Okay, so part 3. After reading that you can wash this piece comes off like it's Velcroed. It's Velcroed. So this outer part, it is stated that it can be washed. This tube, I don't know. I don't know if that really can be. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't know if that's a true statement because this outer part, the tube is connected to this outer part. So, oh, maybe it's just the interior that can be washed. This part to your leg. So anyway, so I'm going to put it back on. And then we're going to look at the safety precautions. And some of what I read was if you have some issues with cardiac arrest, or if you have some issues with diabetes, or like I think it's peripheral neuropathy, in which I actually bought this because I thought maybe I was dealing with some neuropathy because I have some like numbness in my toes. But it's saying that, you know, you really need to consult a doctor before using it. And this actually, it's kind of awkward because, you know, it's not really long. The cords are not that long. So now I need to re-plug that in. You want to make sure it's plugged in really good. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so you have to make sure these are in really, really good. So at first, it feels like they're in there tight, but then they just slip out. So you want to make sure they're in there really good. So I'm just going to turn it on. And you can hear how silent it is. But what we want to talk about is it does have operating instructions, and then it does have that heat source. So maybe that's one of the reasons why they want you to be careful if you have some serious neuropathy issues, because if you have really numbness, you could probably really just burn yourself. But part of the cautions, the warnings, does include if you have certain conditions, which includes pacemaker and other devices. If you have, you're suffering from malignant tumors, if you have cardiac diseases, serious peripheral neuropathy, dysfunction, sensory disturbance caused by diabetes. So I can imagine if that you are having an issue feeling anything that you don't want to do this leg massage because you can't feel if you're doing some damage. You want to keep it out of the way of children or people who does not have the ability to use this machine independently. Do not use any other power adapters except for the original, and don't scratch, damage, or the cord. You don't want to excessively bend it. Some common sense things, but that's why you want to keep it out of the way of children. You don't want to use it in moist places or overly high temperature places. You don't want to walk around in it, and you don't want to use it in the bathroom. So there's some facts and things in the then there's some troubleshooting information. They're requesting that you don't try to fix it on your own. There is some Q&As. There's some information regarding your remote here. So your remote component, how to put it together, how to wrap it, the better way to wrap it in this document, what your modes are, your switches are on your machine, and as well as whatever this last page is. So, and then just other products that is available. So, the massage really does feel good, and I believe it's on low intensity. Hopefully you can see that. We really can't. I really didn't understand why we can't get a better view of that. So I think that says compressor. And okay, sequence. So it's on sequence, and that's why it's moving up and down. Circulation, the whole thing. It's on minimum, and it's on power. So I don't have any heat on at all. So the sequence variance is awesome because it's not squeezing the whole leg or the whole foot at one time, and it's just like swelling and then releasing slowly, and it's moving to the foot, so it's just kind of moving around. And so they recommend it for people who have tired or fatigued legs. So, and I would probably even imagine you should not sleep in it. So, all in all, so far we're going to use it for a couple days, see if it does help with some of this tingling in my toes. And then I am going to call my doctor to see if it's a good idea to use it. And we'll see what happens. Alright. This is the CINCOM leg compressor, leg and foot massage. And it has 3 modes, 3 intensities. Alleviate leg fatigue. Heating level optional. Improves body circulation. So it's a massager with heat. And it comes with a 2-year guarantee. But a lot of people opt to buy the warranties. And this is model CM-030A. And I got it on Amazon. And it's pretty cool. Alright. So, so far, we'll see how many stars it'll end up with. Bye.